Jesus Christ, look at y'all here. Hi, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Dominic? Toast? Satellite? Spice? Eva? Bacon? Damn, Beth? Hi. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. I can tell. Y'all are pretty excited tonight. I'm doing good. I'm doing great, in fact. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. There's a party going on out there that I've stepped away from for broadcasting. Don't worry, they understand. They know about my second job here. But yeah, it's been a good one. Hi, everybody. What's up, Cragger? Good to see you. Okay, time to catch up on chat. Time to see what y'all have been saying while I've just been sitting here getting stuff ready. Had a very boring holiday at my aunt's house. Couldn't be bothered to stay awake long enough to catch any streams. Totally understandable. There were okay. I won't lie. Last night, I was almost too tired to stream. I was close. I was very close, but I wasn't about to give up on community night for y'all. You don't need to worry about that. But yeah, I was dragging ass pretty hard last night. I'm playing Arkham City for the first time. If you're like me and hadn't given it a try yet, do it. The game is insanely fun. Yes, I loved Arkham City. I think it's been many years since I last played them. I remember thinking that Arkham Asylum was kind of like a more well-rounded package, I think. Arkham City is like kind of huge and sprawling, but I think the scope of it makes certain parts of it stand out a bit more as flawed, namely the story. I definitely didn't like the story in Arkham City as much as Asylum, but man, it's a huge game, and if you like the gameplay, there's a ton to do in it. Got home, made some curry for myself, drank a bunch of tea, did a little jogging. Nice, that actually sounds healthy. Far cry from what I've been doing. Plus, I have more sleep. Eating stuffing and gravy burritos. That sounds really good. Yeah, that does sound amazing. Nothing else to do, really. Never have anything to talk about with family. Should go back to Sekiro. I saw that. I didn't get the chance to really read about it, but I did see Sekiro proposed as a possible Doom stream in the future. It would be accurate to the name, at least. It would be full of Doom. Bloodborne and Sekiro are their best games. I definitely regret not digging into Sekiro fully this whole time that I've had it. You know, I only streamed it a little bit when I first got it. And I don't know if I should have streamed it then, but I definitely wish I had played more of it. What a Draken Doom stream. What's up, Two Hit? Good to see you. Appreciate the drilling. I think everybody did. We had a full night of drilling last night. It was very satisfying, I think. I had a really good time, actually. I having never played a Mr. Driller game before, I found it to be a lot of fun. More fun than I was expecting, really. Even though I wasn't really expecting anything, so I guess more than nothing is something. Yeah! I did it, chat. I arrived. Pseudo Retro World, I've been playing Tetris 99. That's a fun game. That's a good time. Did 6 people finish Draken? Dude, I'm telling you, back in the day when we just had NES and SNES games to play, if you ended up with something like Draken, you would beat your face against it until you beat it. I was terrible at RPGs when I was a kid. I was the worst. Even with like the Nintendo guides and stuff, I was bad at them. But even in my terrible, incompetent way, I would still beat my head against it month after month until I finally just strong-armed these games into submission. So if I could spend months beating my head against a good game to beat it in a really dumb way, I am certain that there were people out there at the time that could beat their heads against a bad game to beat it in a good way. Yeah, I think that tracks. Arkham Asylum feels like playing a Batman story. Arkham City feels like it's stuck between that and being a Batman sim. While both are good, I feel like neither is 100% strong as they could be. I can see that too, Shadows. I think that makes sense. I think Arkham Asylum could have given the player a little bit more freedom, because it does feel pretty linear once you get into it, and I think Arkham City could have used a little more structure, definitely to its story, but also to some of the other stuff that you do in it. I was just watching some of these YouTube streams, the upcoming Steam release of Dwarf Fortress. Wondering if I should give it a shot. I've been thinking the same thing, Toast. I've been wondering if this is my moment to actually get back to Dwarf Fortress. I played it. I tried to play it back in the ASCII days, and I made a somewhat functional fortress. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned to y'all that I've never really been able to crack into these super crunchy sims like Dwarf Fortress. I've never played RimWorld, but like I count stuff like Oxygen Not Included, Prison Simulator, or Prison Architect, whatever that game is called. Just the really complicated like management sims where you need to schedule people to do things. You need to like lay out their rooms and furnish them and you know, establish guard posts and patrol cycles and all that stuff. I've never been able to really get into one. I'm kind of wondering if Dwarf Fortress has come far enough for me to actually do that. It'd be pretty cool. Smart not to stream it. Everyone was doing it. You're probably right, Bacon. You're probably right. I don't think a Sekiro stream would have done like because at that point I was only streaming like 2 nights a week or something. I don't think like 2 or 3 months of me playing Sekiro would have done much for the channel at the time. Probably would have lost some of you fine long timers that came in around that time. Still poking at Might and Magic 4, finally done with the mines. Ninja still constantly being one-shot by Greats. Damn, Greats! I heard Draken is not actually long or difficult, just stupid. I gotta say, I have to admit, I definitely got a lot farther in Draken once I realized that it was the graves. I say once I realized, y'all basically told me. It was the graves that were spawning those demon laser heads that were instantly vaporizing my party. As long as I can avoid those, it definitely seems like a much more manageable game. Tetris is easiest and addictive. I got in the top 10 survivors today. Nice! That's pretty good. Thank you for getting Signalis. Signalis has been on my radar. Signalis looks like something that I would enjoy. I don't think I have any place to stream it now that Spooktober is over, but it does look like a cool game. Been playing through The Witcher lately. What, like the original? Question mark? Really? I am an ogre named Emmanuel Kant. That's great. Even RimWorld is too management sim for you. I think you'd do much better now. Games where you have to work, yeah. My success at games is inversely proportional to what's expected of me. Like, straight up. RimWorld is a game I love in theory, but playing it feels like a lot of work. The original, that hadn't been reading through the stories books. I gotta say, people like are very quick to dismiss the original Witcher. They're like, yeah, just skip it, just play. I mean, at this point, I think most people just say, just play Witcher 3. I was actually really into the original Witcher when I played it years ago, and that was after The Witcher 2 had come out. So, it definitely feels its age. It's definitely clunky as hell, but I thought it was a really neat game. And one of my all-time gaming regrets is that I gave up on that Witcher playthrough. It's long gone. I do not have that save anymore. But I gave up on that Witcher playthrough, like, late in the game, like, past all the swamp slogging and everything. I was legit in the good part of the game, and I just dropped my playthrough there, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I could say that I'd actually finished The Witcher 1, though, because it feels very imposing to go back to now. It's not true you won a game with Stellaris. I honestly don't. Okay, here's an important distinction for me. I feel like games like Dwarf Fortress and Oxygen Not Included, you really need to engage with all the system. You really need to understand what you're doing and how everything works and how everything contributes to your success and all that. I do not feel the same way about Stellaris. I feel like you can specialize in Stellaris to the point where you can ignore a lot of the more technical aspects of the game. Case in point, the one time I beat Stellaris was with a genocidal robot race. So there was a lot of stuff about civilization management and planet management that I was just able to ignore because I was basically playing the board. And I could just run roughshod over the rest of the galaxy. I didn't have to worry about diplomacy. I didn't have to worry about trade routes. I just ate everybody's faces. So I do, and I very much appreciate Stellaris for that. I appreciate that there's levels on which you can play it where you don't really have to engage with all the... Now, because of that, specifically because of that, I do eventually want to fully learn and get good at Stellaris and be able to beat it with, like, normal species where you do have to engage with everything. But I very much appreciate that the game allowed me to get a foothold in it by giving me a species that's just like, don't worry about all of this stuff, just murder the galaxy, and it'll be fine. Oh, Dom, you gave the game away! You were doing good, too. I've had a lot to drink tonight. I am fat and happy. That's a sushi party that's going on out there. We had so much good sushi. We had tuna and I think whitefin, and we had squid. I had a squid sushi roll and it was so good. So I have eaten really good, I have drank really good, and I was prepared to just completely blow what I had claimed I said I was gonna do, but you blew it. You blew it, and now we have to get to the magazine. You chose Romancing Saga over Sushi? No, Le Retro Spiso. I chose you. I chose you and the rest of chat over more sushi. And I hope you appreciate that. Ulterior motive, I want to see Romancing Saga before I fall asleep in my chair. Fair enough. Fair enough. I would like to get to Romancing Saga while I still have my faculties about me. And I could maybe manage a weird sort of RPG. So, well, you should probably book Cooking Sushi then. Tell us more about the squid sushi roll. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do, and it's not gonna work. Let's do it, chat. Let's finish out this magazine. Let's wrap it up. Let's see if we can finish the magazine in the first hour. And then we can jump into Romancing Saga. Supposedly, Eva. Supposedly, I'm also going through some changes in my body. Yes. Let's see if we can get through the magazine in the first hour, 45 minutes or so. Because really all we have to get through is Robin George. And, spoiler alert, I peeked through Robin George. There's some stuff that wasn't featured in the magazine. And also, I'm going to kind of gloss over any revenge requests. Like, if you request, like, Crash and the Boys, or, I don't know, Might and Magic, or whatever, again, I will maybe play, like, 5 minutes of it, but I'm really looking to get through this, so that by the second hour, we can get into Romancing Saga, play some of that, and then either play that for the rest of the evening, or, if we've had our fill of the original Romancing Saga, since we are going to do a full playthrough of the remaster that's coming out in just a few days at this point. I have a backlog of requests that we can go through. And we can play some really interesting stuff up here. I have 8 requests. And there is some stuff in here that, you know, is going to be an experience. Thank you for choosing us. Well, you know. You know. Does Witcher 2 keep up the Witcher simulator stuff 1 does, like the deep levels of pre-prep and immersing myself in the small details of the job? I think I've heard that they do. I think I've heard that Witcher 2 and 3 are still very much about the preparation before the fight. But yeah, Witcher 1, I mean, it almost doesn't matter what you do in a fight as long as you get along with their weird sort of rhythm game to combat. All the oils and blade treatments and tinctures and stuff you do before the battle are infinitely more important than what you actually do in the battle. And that's it. I'm right there with you. That's something that I really, really liked about The Witcher. I thought it was cool that your battle was basically won or lost in the preparation for it. So. Anyway, chat, Magazine. Let's talk about Nestor's Adventures. Surely everybody's favorite aspect of this publication. This month, they decided to feature Street Fighter 2 as a talk show with Nestor and Guile talking about special moves, like my stunning Sonic Boom, which I use against slow enemies from distance so I never get hit. So that's, again, Nestor's Adventures always tries to sneak in some little bit of actual game advice. That's, I guess, the token bit for this one. And then Nestor is a dick. It's him pulling Blanca's hair. It's him shoving a filthy sock in Honda's face. It's him... I don't know why they thought it would be clever for him to pull on Dulcine's leg, because... I gotta say, I feel kind of bad for who... Dan Spiegel, apparently. I see the name up here in the corner of the very top panel. I feel bad for Dan Spiegel. Because once Nintendo Power had the dynamic duo of the Super Mario World comic and the Legend of Zelda comic, I feel like Nestor's Adventures really fell off by comparison. Like, really, really. You're just jealous you never thought of it. That's not his leg. That puts a whole new twist on this one. Jesus, okay. I gotta say, Twitch disagrees. I'm sorry, did something just happen? Because I'm not showing any drop frames or anything on my side. Hello? Chat, am I still streaming? I didn't get up to get another sushi roll. I'm still here. Just a hiccup? Okay. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. OBS says I'm clean. The player crashed on your side? Jesus, okay. We can chalk this one up to Twitch then. Dan Spiegel, like, deuterodes a ton of stuff in the 40s and 60s. That Dan Spiegel, we might want to look it up later, because possibly it would be a shame if this is what his talents were going towards in his twilight years, because, I mean, since doing the Power Hours, since launching this series, I have been forced to revisit Howard and Nestor and Nestor's Adventures. And I've also been forced to admit that neither of them are as clever or as funny or as well written as I remember them being as a child. Even so, Howard and Nestor, with the original artist, I found way more interesting and engaging, especially visually, than Nestor's Adventures. So it's a real shame if this Dan Spiegel fellow is actually a major figure in comic media, because Nestor's Adventures are not a good not a good showcase for his skills. Nestor's close-up reminds me of the fire boss from Iron Sword. Oh my god. Oh my god, I see it too. He did start back then, huh? Okay. Forgotten how short-lived original Howard Nestor was and how hard it fell off, yeah. Bottom left frame is pretty bad. Wouldn't say major, but he's been around. Still, I mean, an established figure like that. Though I suppose at this point, Nintendo Power was doing pretty well because they got notable Japanese artists to work on the Mario and Zelda comics. So I guess it would track that they would be able to get a notable, or at least accomplished, Western illustrator to do Nestor's Adventures. Maybe it's more they just didn't have a good writer for it. Because I assume Dan Spiegel didn't write his own material. I can't imagine a cartoonist from the 40s, 50s, and 60s was much of a gamer in this era. So, China Japan wouldn't let him fuck with meal tickets. Fair enough. Alright. Power players. What did these nerds accomplish this month? Beat ActRaiser. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, so this month, there is only one game that is listed by its scores, and that's NES Tetris. Everything else is just a matter of finishing the game. People beat ActRaiser, people beat Batman Return of the Joker, Castlevania 4, Part of me perversely wants to try and beat Draken someday. It's not gonna be tonight. Don't bother requesting. I'm not playing Draken again. But I kind of wonder what goes into beating Draken. Every month, people beat Draken. And my first question is why? And my second question is how? And every month, it just makes me more and more curious. Wouldn't say major. He worked for a lot of major publishers companies like Disney, Archie, Marvel, DC, some Dark Horse stuff. Series of Elvira comics, nice. Kids beat Draken, why can't you? Because kids have a lot more time than I do. Again, chat, 18 hours a week of streaming is not that much when you're doing a variety of things and you're not devoting, like, Draken isn't the only game that you got, like, you got straight A's on your report card. So your parents decided to surprise you and they heard you like Final Fantasy, the role-playing game stuff, so they bought you Draken sight unseen. And now you have this video game that's total garbage, but your parents were nice enough to try and do something nice for you, and you're like, well, here we go, I guess. This is gonna be the next 4 months of my life. We're a little bit different here, chat. We do things a little bit differently. Death marks for Draken? It's a possibility. I mean, y'all were agitating a bit that Cadence of Hyrule was too nice. Draken would definitely be a turn from that. Draken is life. Dan Spiegel lived to 96 years old. Wow. He drew the comic adaptation of The Black Hole? That's awesome. That's really cool. Black Hole, I've only seen The Black Hole once, but man, that is a crazy movie. I really want to see it again. I wonder if it's on Disney Plus, actually. I might watch that sometime. I can't play games all day without getting carpal tunnel. How even? Yeah. We got old, Beth. Well, I got old. I don't want to impugn you necessarily. And now we're talking about Siberia, an actual good game. You all are too nice. Where's the fire? Where's that bloodlust y'all used to have? Final Fantasy 2, Final Fight, Flintstones, Greatest 3, Home Alone. Also, some poor kids ended up with Home Alone, I guess felt obligated. No, Lagoon is the really gobsmacking one. Now that I understand Draken a bit better, I can kind of understand people beating Draken. Lagoon, though? Seriously? I'm pretty sure all 6 of these people live in an area where their game store has a no returns policy. That's the only way I can explain this. Little Mermaid, Mega Man 4, The Simpsons, Jesus, that one always gets me. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Land, Super Mario World, Tetris, TMT Fall of the Foot Clan, and Tom and Jerry. All right. So, a lot of the same names popping up month to month with these, I notice. Oh boy, chat. Here we go. You beat Lagoon too, Silver Mike? How much of a struggle is that anyway? If I get 500 marks on my own, I will nominate Takeshi's Challenge Go to Hell Oddish. Fair, eminently fair. Maybe not here, and I guess not you, but more and more I could at least be a lot of Twitch viewers. I think Spiegel also works on Teen Titans up through the 90s. That's really cool. Lagoon does have good music. Determined Kid can eventually get used to combat over the course of the 2 runs. I don't know, man. We played Lagoon that one night, and I was just like, oh my god. I couldn't believe it. Can't remember quite how bad it was too long ago. I have the first 2 Siberia titles, haven't played them. I assume I was willing to grind the fuck out whatever I could grind. I mean, yes, we've talked about this a lot. I am far more willing to grind on a game that I'm actually enjoying or that I'm particularly driven to beat off of stream. When I am streaming, grinding is a whole nother thing entirely. I feel way less comfortable grinding on stream, so. Unless it's something like Feria, where y'all agitate for it so hard and you force my hand, and I'm like, all right, you asked for this. You literally asked for this. This is what we're gonna do. So. You get terms of service for too much grinding. Children do not have the same standards as adults. You actually have better things to do with your time. Very good point, Depressed Cat. Very good point. Yeah, my time now is definitely more valuable than it was when I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I was way less discerning about my time as well. I spent the time as a kid to grind out. I think I'm 99% sure in Final Fantasy VI, I taught every character in the game every spell in the game, and I got everybody's. I finished everybody's specials, including Gao's. I got every single one of his rages that can actually be gotten. I think there's like 4 that are bugged that you can't get, and they leave gaps in his rage list. But I got all the other ones. Look, I've told y'all, I love Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game. That should give you some idea of how much I loved it when I was a kid. I've done just about everything you can do in that game. You're insane. I actually tried one time with Final Fantasy. I don't think I finished doing this, but I think I got close. In Final Fantasy VII, I tried to grind out everybody's limit breaks, including Aeris's before she dies. But I think I gave up on that one because I just didn't like Final Fantasy VII as much as the other ones. Sounds like something I would do if I had Final Fantasy VI back then. Aeris, what? Oh my god! Spoilers, chat. I actually beat Dragon View in like less than 20 hours. Amazing how far a couple levels per new area goes in that game versus many RPGs where you have to grind numerous levels to stand chance and afford the latest weapons. I know, she has a limit break. It's crazy. She does. She actually has a level 4 limit break, and you can get it before she dies. And you can give it to her before she dies. And it's really good. It's like, I think it's like a full, I think it's full heal, full protection, full shell. If I remember correctly. It's good. It's really good. And you're not gonna get much use out of it. Because I think you get it like 2 hours of playtime before she eats it. Alright, gang. We made it to George and Rob's now playing. Or, as they are now known, Robanerdo and Georgiangelo. I need y'all to acknowledge this, okay? I need y'all to acknowledge what they have done to our boys here. I'll pass. You have it, she can survive though. Wink. We are in hell. Dragon View is just interesting. Legit, the only thing that even remotely gives away this Draken sequel is does similar 3D world map. Faster pace, you don't have to worry about demon heads. Ah, you spotted clue there. Yeah, there are a couple games on this list that we didn't actually get to, and I would not mind playing those as we go through this. You said we were never obliged to acknowledge anything concerning George and Rob. Yes, but this is something new that you can drag them over. This is a new facet upon which you can make fun of them, and I feel like that's valuable. I feel like we've maybe mined a bit too greedily and a bit too deep with our criticisms of George and Rob thus far, and we might need to vary things up a little bit. So look, they actually drew the palest of parallels between themselves and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What a bunch of idiots. Middle-aged low-skill game reviewers, middle-aged low-skill game reviewers, middle-aged low-skill game reviewers. Middle-aged low-skill reviewer column. Why is that whole Rob rolling firecrackers? Everything surrounding Dragon View is like a brawler action RPG hybrid closer to Knights of the Round, if anything. That's cool. Cool, Twitch, thanks for the ads. Hey, what's up? What's up, Numberless Dread? Glad you survived the adpocalypse, the localized adpocalypse happening in your face a minute ago. I appreciate you braving the storm right here. They look miserable in those drawings. I would imagine you could embellish and draw them smiling. You could... I think... Okay, look. I think they're actually trying to look threatening. I think they're actually... I think they're supposed to be doing like a turtle's action pose. It's basically your birthday. Basically, happy birthday. Happy basic birthday. You're almost 50? Nice. Congratulations. I appreciate you spending with us. Cheers, Dread. Have a good one. Everybody, happy basic birthday to Dread. Ah, yes. One of them's just all geared up to eat ass. Oh man, you're playing Dark Souls. Nice. Beat Stray Demon, Demon Fire Sage, Beta Chaos Seath. Wow, busy night for you. Very nice. It looks like George hurt his thumb somehow, so he can't hold the nunchuck. Yeah, he's just like, this is my prop. This is supposed to make me look threatening. I like threaten the concept of proper journalism with the drivel. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what they actually have to say. Let's see what their verbal diarrhea is this week. Casino Kid 2. Visit 10 international locations. Try to break the bank in tournaments against the world's best gamblers. Blackjack, roulette, and poker are the games. You master them. You have a chance to compete against the mysterious leader. George says, it doesn't have an incredibly deep storyline. This game does do well in presenting solid versions of Blackjack, roulette, and poker. Rob says, I think the characters are a lot of fun and the games are too. The key to victory is to win big in roulette, so you have a large enough bankroll to win in the other games. Okay. So, we're continuing the trend started last month of them just saying absolutely nothing about these. Johnny Five was a more threatening protagonist. He could be pretty scary sometimes when you got that laser heated up. You just watched Thor Love and Thunder. Movie made you cry a bit. So good. I haven't seen it yet. I really want to. I really like Thor Ragnarok, so I'm hoping it's in that vein. Rob and George attempting to do opinionated reviews minus opinions. Yeah, I remember us talking about this last month. It's almost kind of sad that, like, they clearly have so much editorial oversight at this point that, like, they can't really do anything other than find something vaguely positive or benignly negative about the game to mention, and that's it. It's really hard if you've ever lost anyone. I'd say I feel bad for them, but honestly, it's just like satisfying. It's like we've been waiting for this chat. The first half of the year was so much suffering, so much anger, so much bottled rage, that this is kind of like a denouement for that. Like, it's like we deserve this. We deserve a neutered George and Rob. Contraforce, Burns, Smith, Beans, and Iron make up the Contraforce team. Yeah, I'm not reading these blurbs. You know what these games are. George says this game is quite a bit different from all the other Contra titles. Not only are the graphics in a completely different style, but the fact that you can switch characters is also new. It's a nice change of pace for the Contra series. Rob says, after playing the Contra 3 Blast Fest for the Super NES, I say Contraforce is indeed a change of pace. While the game is still non-stop combat, it's also probably more strategy-oriented than the other games. Alright, this is garbage. This is garbage. This is counterproductive to people understanding what Contraforce is. You can't just say, it's a change of pace from Contra games. Like, there are some very, very, very important elements here that are not being mentioned. And just the fact that it's a different art style and you can change characters is not, it's not even the story here. It's the fact that it has a bizarre-ass Gradius style weapon system and the fact that you get 3 lives to beat the entire game with. Can you feel how much they're being forced to hold back on Contraforce? Yeah, seriously. Have you know the only reason I'm not hitting pause and coming back 10 minutes later is because I hate ads more than I hate you reading Rub and Goober. It should go pretty fast tonight, because I'm mainly just focusing on the stuff that we didn't get to play in the magazine so far. Just mute the tab. The most important thing to mention about Contraforce is it was a mistake. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, one thing I'm curious about is to actually look at the power meter ratings on the next page to see if they actually line up with the extremely milquetoast tone that they've taken with this game. The Three Lives things wasn't the copy and they never played it, so fair enough. Gargoyles Quest 2. George says the first Gargoyles Quest was one of the most original and challenging games I've ever seen for Game Boy, and that same originality holds true for the SNES version. Rob says it may be a little too challenging for some players, but this is still an awesome game. Okay. I think this is about as good as Rob and George can get. They're even, you know, bearing the lead here that they completely suck at games. But, yeah. It's definitely following the vein of Gargoyles Quest. It's a significant improvement over it, if you ask me. But again, I at this point, I cannot expect them to get into that level of nuance with these. So. Ras, good to see you. It has been a while. How you doing tonight, buddy? Oh my goodness. It is really nice to see you. I'm sorry you had to show up for this, though. We're reading Two Complete Idiots. Try to give bite-sized reviews of old NES and Game Boy games. I'm doing great, Rask. I hope you're doing well. I have just come from a sushi party being hosted at my house. We had a lovely time, and now I'm transplanting that lovely time to the internet so we can continue the good times. Oddish is indeed tipsy. Ultimate Journey, wasn't that canceled? That's actually a really good question. I was curious about that. Oh my god, it's Endief 2. I took the motor out of my boat and put a for sale sign on. Wow. Nice. I actually saw somebody, I think it was, oh Jesus, who was it? Hang on. Name went out of my head. Oh, and he's not streaming tonight. Damn. Who is that? We rate him sometimes. Beardy Man. I actually saw him on Twitter one day saying like some of his favorite viewers are the ones that have a dad joke ready to go every time like the stream starts up, and I immediately thought of Endief. Scoot something. We're watching Complete Idiot reading Two Complete Idiots' opinions. Oh, Dominic, you actually finished Persona 2? Very nice. Congratulations. How long did that take you, actually? Not Last Boss is not Slow Beef. He does all the roguelikes. He did, oh god. All the names are falling out of my head right now. I can't even name the game that he was playing. Beardy guy, where's the beanie? McQueeb! Thank you, Jesus Christ. Oh, I suck. Sorry, McQueeb. If you ever watch this clip, I'm sorry I forgot your name. I love you. Mwah. But yeah, he said on Twitter that some of his favorite viewers are the ones that just show up night after night with dad jokes. And I was like, that's Endief! That's Endief. Oh, he was probably talking about you then! He was absolutely talking about you, and that brought you to mind with me. It's perfect. It's a perfect circle. Literally, and he was literally tweeting about Endief. Oh, it's too perfect. Legit kind of fascinating, horrifying to Rob and George are perhaps some of the only people to play Ultimate Journey. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rask. Although I guess it's kind of a mixed blessing if work is actually benefiting you in that way. Good thing to know, I guess. Is this old age terrifying? It is. This is what happens to your brain and several bottles of wine. Surprising literally nobody. Anyway, Ultimate Journey. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this exists. A young warrior takes on the wilderness of the West in this 5-stage side-scroller by opening chests that have been hidden throughout the land. He can collect items which will aid him in his missions to defeat the evil Wrath Khan. George says his running and jumping game is pretty challenging, but offers absolutely nothing new to the huge number of similar games that have been already released for the NES. And Rob said, actually, if you told me this game was made 3 years ago, I'd believe you. Well, it's a just decent game. It's not new or different. Ultimate Journey. Hang on. Let me see if this is a thing that exists. It does not have a Wikipedia page. And if a video game doesn't have a Wikipedia page, it doesn't exist. Let me check my index real quick. Completely lost? Okay. That's interesting. I wonder how that happens. Yeah, I definitely don't have it. Huh. Lost build of a canceled NES action platformer. Fascinating. It's an NES game supposedly made by Bandai by some of their American staff, but got canceled super late in development. Totally lost. Bit Ninja Gaiden-y. Yeah, I mean, well, if it was canceled super late in development, they probably had an alpha or maybe even a beta build of it that they shopped around to reviewers. And then I guess if publishing deal fell through, that was it for it. Only guess people have as to why it was canceled is it wouldn't appeal to Japanese audiences. I mean, I can't even say this with a straight face. If you put any stock into the opinions of Rob and George, it wouldn't have done pretty well here either. The journey was too good. The main character is a Native American trying to find the witch doctor to kill the family. This is 1992. This is 1992. That absolutely would not have flown here now unless it was actually made by natives or consulted or like native folk were consulted on it. But in 1992, you could absolutely release that and people wouldn't have batted an eye. You know? We were still all in on Columbus Day back in 1992, okay? Got finalized box art. Wow. That was far along. Speaking of far along, let's scoot along to Kirby's Dream Land. George says, Kirby has a very unique way of attacking his enemies. He consumes them and spits them back out at other enemies. That and the excellent play control make Kirby's Dream Land a really fun game. Rob says, Kirby is kind of marshmallow-ish, which could lead you to think the game is geared toward only very young players. But it does offer plenty of challenges for more experienced players as well. I'd like to see an NES or Super NES version. Maybe Kirby could take on the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or the Pillsbury Doughboy. I guess that was his one allotted joke for the issue. They're like, okay, you can say something funny or clever in your Kirby's Dream Land review. Prey did all right. Oh, yeah. The free real estate in 92, yeah. Both of them like Kirby, therefore it must be a bad game, yeah. Yeah, they definitely could have gone a lot worse on this. Oh my god, I would have cursed a blue streak at these guys if they had been like, this is a baby game for idiots. This game's for children. Miner 2049er, a spunky spelunker, tries to walk over the complete area of an enemy-filled mine. Wait, what? Tries to walk over the complete area of an enemy-filled mine. What does that mean? Like, does that mean, is this one of those, is this like Q*bert? Where you have to step on every tile in the game or something? Because that's what they make it sound like. Gems and keys in the mine make enemies easy to beat for a short time. George says, this is a frustrating game. Whenever you jump just a little too far and go over the edge or make one false move, the miner is eliminated and you've got to start from the beginning of the cave. Rob says it's not a bad idea, but I found the game to be poorly executed in areas of play control, graphics, and sound. They did not like this one. They have shat upon this one from on high. Yeah, like City Connection. That's exactly what I was thinking, Manic. Dude got sent on a stupid mission to 100% of mine. Let's call this at least it's not Custer's Revenge 2. Kind of want to request Miner from 2049, but I also want to see Romancing Saga. Yeah. We have a vested interest tonight in not getting too bogged down with crap. That must mean it's good then. Yeah, and Prey at least did cast actual native folks to play the characters, so. even okay, I've never played OG Prey, but I have watched a Let's Play of it, and I'm not a fan of the story. I am really not a fan of the story. So good on them for actually consulting the right people for it, but I feel like they didn't do much, if anything, with that. So. But Google looks like Donkey Kong ripoff, but yeah, it's paint the whole level, but I don't like games like that, chat. I'm just gonna level with you right now. We played enough of them that I can say with a high degree of confidence, I do not like paint the level style games. I don't. Yeah, it's not for me. Oh god, Pair of Salamanca. Yeah, these drawings are, yeah, they look slightly melted. Teenage Mutants. Maybe ninjas. OG Prey at least felt like it tried. I'm the whitest white guy ever white around, so take my opinion out with the world's biggest grain of salt. I will compete with you for that title, Shadows. Easily. Yeah, I think Prey suffered from late 90s, early 2000s levels of grit and grimdark, because they introduce, like, pretty much everyone you love and care about in that game just meets the worst possible fate. Like, everyone gets a bad end in that game. And I think that's one of the things that bothers me about it, because it's also contrasted with, like, your bad boy doesn't play by the rules protagonist. So he's being an angry dickhead at the same time, like his grandpa's getting mulched by the alien mulching machine. And it's like, I guess I'm supposed to feel bad for this guy because he's losing everybody he loves, but also he sucks. So, like, it's the Willow novels. I feel fortunate. I've never read the Willow novels. I like Prey mostly just for some cool gimmicks. Plot has a lot of why the fuck should I care? Yeah, exactly. And I super turbo double plus championship edition hate what they do to the protagonist's girlfriend in that game. It is like a level beyond fridging. It is so shitty. Exactly. Shadows, I'm 100% with you. Plot's a really bad blend of 90s and aughts edge. Do the Willow novels have any relation to the film? I am sure Eva would just love to regale you with tales of the Willow novels, and I encourage it too, because I mean we're just reading Robin George. I mean, who gives a shit? First two chapters of the first Willow novel kill 99% of the characters in the film, including Willow's kids. Jesus. All right, Dom, you asked for it. There we go. Found by. Never-ending story to it. Alright. Wordtris. George says, this game is fun, but I think the novelty may wear out quickly unless someone really buys into the concept. Rob says, I like the idea a lot, and it's well done. If you're not already tired of Tetris-like games, you should give this one a try. The Rob is in the bag for Wordtris. Rob has been corrupted by the long arms of Big Word. You've never seen Willow? Dude, Willow is absolutely worth watching. Yeah. For once, even I agree. It's a good movie. Yeah, it's a great time. I have played Wordtris. We played Wordtris a week ago, I guess. And it was ugly. It was an ugly experience. You never see it either? Y'all, we need to do like a Willow movie night in Discord or something. This cannot stand. We're gonna do something about this, chat. I'm gonna take steps. Peck. That's right, Dave. You pecks. Oh, you agree on a lot of things. Just not what you bring to the table. Millennials in the stream, what up, I guess? I don't see falling block games and word puzzle games missing well. You would be right. You would be right, Pear. Wordtress's greatest crime is it does not give you enough vowels. I legit think every letter in Wordtress is evenly weighted. So you will just have a gigantic block of consonants and try to mash the occasional vowels you get into them, and it sucks. Yeah, it's painful. Hello, fellow millennial. I am technically a millennial. I am from the oldest cadre of millennials. I'm in 1983, which I believe is right on the cusp of what can be claimed as a millennial. So, I'm a senior millennial. How about that? That must be the case. You haven't heard of Willow, yeah. When Odd played it, he was having trouble with his vowel movements. This is why Countdown, that show in the UK where you construct as many words as you can, gives you the option of whether you want a consonant or a vowel. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. You have to make some kind of allowance for how English words are formed. You need vowels in there. Why are the children so wrong? Good question. Word Zap. I don't think we did Word Zap. Scrabble and Boggle fans should like this fast-paced spelling game with several variations. The goal is to spell words from a collection of lettered tiles. You can game link with a friend or take on a computer-controlled opponent. George says this is a great puzzler for 1 or 2 players. Very exciting and fast-paced. Rob says Word Zap adds a new twist on Scrabble-like games by making it one-on-one real-time competition. That's fun. I also like the large number of variations in the game. I can tell you, chat, I don't know anything more about Word Zap than I did before I read George and Rob's paltry words on the topic. Even in the tiny, depressingly small spaces that they are given to poop their opinions into, they could have done more than this. It might be Boggle Manic. That's what it sounds like. When I'm gathering, these people are yes men for every single goddamn game. Pear, I gotta tell you, so we've been through a roller coaster of emotions in 1992 in Nintendo Power. George and Rob were first brought on the scene in January of 1992, and it was just straight up them riffing on like games and their opinions, and it was awful. Yeah. They were supposed to be the Siskel and Ebert of Nintendo Power, except they had negative charisma and negative intelligence. And it was so bad. And so for the first 3 or 4 months, it was agony to read through. And then the editors really started laying into them. Like, you could see it. You could see it in the magazine that they were getting clipped at every turn. And at this point, I think for July, halfway through the year, they changed the format. So instead of them just riffing, now each game gets a synopsis written by somebody. I don't know if it was George or Rob. It was probably somebody with actual writing skill. And then George and Rob each get 1 or 2 sentences to give a very benign, inoffensive opinion. So at this point, the editors have been like, look, you just need to survive the year. That's all we expect of you. So yeah. They do, so Depressed Cat, they do occasionally give negative reviews for things. They will once in a while be a little hard on a game. But I am very curious. I would be very curious to know some of the behind the scenes on that. You know, I would be very curious to know the relationship between Nintendo Power and publishers of the time, because they did feel free to be critical of some games, but not many. Very, 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 very few. 80s weren't all fun and Stranger Things like you think it was. Do you know we didn't have a seatbelt wearing law until 1985? I didn't actually wear a seatbelt in the car when I was a kid, because I think Maryland had no rear seatbelt laws. I used to ride, my dad had a Corvette when I was a kid. It was a two-seater car, right? I used to ride up in the back window of it. I would just lay up in the back window when he and my mom and when my dad and my mom and I would go somewhere in the Corvette. Yeah, man, it gets bad. It's bad. There's a protest song about the 55 mile per hour speed. Anyway, like I said before, I'm curious to see the actual power meter ratings for some of these, because if they dip down into like the 2s, that means they're actually being kind of critical of them. Anyway, Clue. The detailed graphics made possible by the Super NES helped bring the classic board game Clue to life. As many as 6 players can participate in the popular Cluedunnit. Animated scenes and possible solutions to crime add fun and amusing flair to the game. Wow, we can watch people get murdered? George says, while the video game version of Clue isn't a lot different from the board game, I do like the animated scenes and the fact you can play without rounding up other players. Rob says, I don't quite understand why this game was produced for the Super NES, since enhanced graphics don't seem completely necessary for a game like Clue. But it's flawless for what it is. Huh, chat, why would anybody want a digital version of a board game that you can play without other people? What a conundrum. I can't, why would you make this? Why would anybody be interested in this? What purpose does anybody have an answer for our dear friend Rob? Do you think you can enlighten him, perhaps? What a fucking moron. Even now, they find ways to just slip in that just empty-headed drooling. Rob is pure and has never heard of playing with yourself. Anarchy, anti-American propaganda. Those are some nice screenshots. Look at those. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna live down here for a minute. I feel like Rob should know exactly why it's good to have a game that doesn't require... Here, Manic. Here. Kablooey! Bombs and breakaway tiles populate a collection of 130 islands. This tough puzzler. It's your job to set off all the bombs without ending up in the drink. Is not as easy as it looks. We played this, actually. This was on that original poster, that original fold-out of like 22 prospective Super Nintendo games that Nintendo Power thought might make it to the West. And we played it, and it was okay. It was whatever. George says graphics is the strongest feature of this game. I found the character to be frustrating to... I found the character to be frustratingly to control, and many of the puzzles to be way too difficult. Need an editor on that one. Rob says, I like the name of the game, and I think that more game names should be sound effects. There's not much else I could say in its favor. I guess pretty fun. Super Bowling's a pretty fun game. Games of the 25 digital tabletop Steam games. Nope, nobody I know wants those, right? Grammar in this economy. Mario Paint. While Mario Paint might seem like a real special interest program, it's so well made that I think anyone who has even a remote interest in creating drawings, animation, or music will really like it. I think this program is really cool and will be a blast for people of any age. They don't say anything. Same time, I think they kind of echo my own opinions on it, so whatever. Even his is misspelled. Good job, editor. Super Bowling. Up to 4 players can roll the ball down the lanes in the first bowling game for the Super NES. Success requires both skill and luck, just like the real game. George says, like the bowling games that have been produced for the NES and Game Boy, I think this game has more to do with stopping a little meter at a specific time than the actual game of bowling. Rob says, the cool graphics and fantastic sound of this bowling game make it a notch better than any other game of its type that I've seen. Alright, look. It's 1992. You want to hit a little pixel ball on your television screen. You're gonna be stopping a meter. at a specific time. That's how it works. The Wii is like 25 years away or some shit. Shut up. Just shut your stupid face. What does he think you're gonna do? Like, what is he expecting of this? There are no haptic controls for the Super NES whatsoever. What is your alternative on the Super NES for controlling a bowling ball? Furthermore, if you are, who did this? American Technos? If you are American Technos, are you going to be forging a brand new path for sports games by reinventing the wheel for a bowling game? No! No! You're not! Oh god, he's saying furthermore. No, the wheel is 2 games from now. There's a bowling arcade game on the trackball. Extremely accurate. Extremely accurate. Your rage is... Well, I wasn't expecting that. Has he said the same thing about any other sports games? Not that I can recall. I don't think he mentioned that for a single golf game. The month that they did like 3 golf games side by side. So, maybe this guy's racist against bowlers? I don't know. But that is... Man. I think that, look. We've talked a lot about Robin George. We've had a lot of problems with Robin George. We've picked out a lot of things about Robin George that we're unkind about, and I think fairly so. The thing that is really getting me now that they've had their wings clipped, now that the editors are breathing down their necks, now that they have, I mean, Rob is literally getting 1 sentence to say about Mario Paint and Super Bowling, okay? My problem is that they are not even using their 1 sentence to say anything. And I don't know, maybe their editor is like, don't say anything. Shut your face hole. Please stop talking. Our contract dictates that we have to let you do this shit for the rest of the year, but please, don't make this any harder on any of us than it needs to be. Still, it frustrates me that there are words on this page being delivered to impressionable young people into the year of our Lord 1992 that say literally nothing. It bothers me. He took a trip on the ship of Thesaurus. Have you ever heard the saying, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all? They clearly don't have anything nice to say, therefore... Okay, I mean... Okay. Howmstever, if that be the case, at least be as clever as Rob is up here. With Kablooey. I like the name of the game, and I think that more games should be sound effects. There's not much else I could say in its favor. That is how you say nothing nice. Alright? Not, I don't like the way that sports games function. I should drunk dial Robin George. If I knew how to get in contact with them, I would be tempted to. Deeply upsetting for a child audience. I hated Robin George when I was a kid. Absolutely. I'm out. Should I take a break to go get more? We did open I opened another bottle right before I started the stream, so I can do that. If we think that's a wise decision to make at this present juncture. Sorry for hitting my own Stark Rear, having a wallet separation anxiety, left it in place is keeping until I pick it up, so nerve-wracking. Unquestioned. Alright, there's a bit of a... Keep going. I'll be right back. It will be fine, chat. It will be fine. All right, I'm back. I made it. It will not be fine. Well, it will be. Tomorrow's Sunday. We have no plans tomorrow. None whatsoever. And besides, it's party night. They're still partying out there. The party is continuing. So we're all going to be messes tomorrow. It's great. We're all on the level. It's fine. George is awfully close to there shouldn't be more than one bowling game territory. Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. I wonder what Rob and George would say about Audish's drinking. Where the hell was? Oh, TMNT 4. Okay, this should be extremely unimpactful. George says I gave the last TMNT game low marks because of its sameness to other turtle games in the area of plot. Did he really? Did he actually not like Manhattan Project because it was too similar to the arcade game? I guess this is George's thing. I guess George is just not okay with there being more than one video game of any particular type. This fourth installment goes beyond the standard turtle formula with the time travel idea, so I'd have to say that it's pretty cool. Rob says, I like the graphics and the story. The play control is a little difficult, especially when you've got to throw Foot Clan fighters towards the screen in order to take out enemies in the foreground. Okay, my stupid ass could figure that out by the time I got to the boss where you actually have to do that. So, suck it, Rob. Yes, the plot. The most important part of a game involving Ninja Turtles. Was that the last one he looked at, or was it one of the GBA ones? Oh, was it one of the Game Boy ones? That's a good question, actually. It might have been TMNT 2 on the Game Boy. Maybe. George is basically Atari in the early 90s. We can only have one game of each type. Sorry, we already made that one. Get out. It's in the manual, Rob. Read the manual. Wheel of Fortune. George says this is the next best thing to being an actual contestant on the show. Okay, well, there's no Wheel of Fortune game on the Super NES yet, so he loves this one. A plus, double plus, 10 out of 10 game. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you, Pat. Rob says, I was expecting better graphics. You've got this great picture of Vanna at the very beginning of the game. Then when the letter turning action starts, the letter turning action is where things go wrong for Rob. She's like a knock-kneed woman in platform shoes looking no more like Vanna than my high school principal. Was this? Hang on. Okay, so Rob's the clever one. Rob is the one who fancies himself a wordsmith. He had the clever jape about Kirby's Dream Land. He had a backhanded compliment for Kablooey. And now he's spinning us a tale of Vanna and his high school principal for Wheel of Fortune. What I'm actually saying here, chat, is fuck Rob. Wheel of Fortune Vanna's Knees edition. Did you know on April Fool's Day's 1 year in 2000, Pat and Alex... No, seriously? Interesting. That's actually a pretty cool pair. I might look that up on YouTube. That sounds kind of cool. I would love to see Alex Trebek host Wheel of Fortune. I don't care about Pat Sajak. Fuck that guy. But Alex Trebek, I will watch Alex Trebek do anything. My favorite episode of The X-Files has Alex Trebek in it. It's called Jose Chung's from Outer Space, and you should absolutely watch it. Even if you've never seen The X-Files before. It's super funny. It's so good. Wings 2 Aces High. George says this game is great, but I'd like it more if you could turn around on strafing and bombing run. Rob says, I like the fact this is a World War I game, the graphics are cool, the dogfighting missions are really exciting, though it'd be nice to have a rear view in order to see you're pursuing airplanes. I don't think any of these are really out of line. I did find out after the fact that they give you a couple attempts from reading the magazine a little more closely. They do give you multiple attempts at bombing and strafing runs, so you can actually just do reconnaissance on the first flight through and not worry about actually pulling off the attack. And then when they're like, oh, you need to get your shit together, we're tossing you out of this outfit, then you can actually do the real thing. And Nintendo Power is like, you absolutely have to do this on strafing runs, otherwise they're impossible. So, apparently George didn't read the magazine. Apparently George didn't take his own publication's advice. Shock among shocks. Certainly. Yeah, Jose Chunks is so good. The three-way bath call, yeah. My only thing is it looked like an altitude meter would have done a lot of good. Seemed like it was hard to have depth perception when it comes to just above ground. Yes, yeah. I agree with that. I think Rob's got a fair point. It would be nice to see behind you because unlike a lot of flight sims, there's actually a fair bit of risk involved in just turning your airplane. Because if you turn too hard, you lose altitude really fast. So just being able to see what's behind you would have gone a long way. Honestly, being able to see what's in front of you. The fact that you're playing during dogfight scenes, the fact that your plane is taking up the prime real estate right in the middle of the screen made it pretty hard to line up shots, which would absolutely not be the case if you were flying the plane because you would see the dude right in front of you through the propellers. Yeah, the flight model is shockingly hardcore for an SNES game. Oh my god, what is this? What have you done, Beth? All right, hang on, I got this. I know it didn't. You did do this right. It didn't link the whole thing, but it didn't need to. I can just copy paste. I'm gonna grab that. It is throwing me an error for that. Yeah, oh shoot, and I closed the wrong thing. Hang on. I murdered the music. I am sorry. I didn't mean to. Alright, it's alive again. This is from a game called Dark Half, which has really cool box art. Anyway. Try that again, Beth, because I can't find a picture linked from that. You can just link it straight in chat. Your coins are in. You don't need to pay again. Wheel of fuck. Okay, great. Last chance to request something from this issue, by the way. Oh, you're on mobile? Yeah, that might be causing the problem. Yeah, just give me another link to that and just post it up in here, or if that doesn't work, Discord, whisper it to me, whatever works. Casino Kid 2, Contra Force, Gargoyles Quest 2, Hillsfar, which I'm not convinced exists. Ultimate Journey definitely doesn't exist. Legend of the Ghost Lion is already in the queue. We may actually get to this one at the end of tonight's stream if we move fast enough, and not sure we will, so. But if you want to put it in the list, feel free. Kablooey, get ready! What's up, Mappy? Hillsfar is a game that exists? Okay. Those are your NES games for the month. Game Boy has Kirby's Dream Land, Laszlo's Leap, Miner 2049er, which Worst Elephant is just ensured we're not going to escape. Word Triss and Word Zap. Hillsfar is terrible, you should play. Oh, it's a D&D game, okay. And on Super NES, we got Clue, Kablooey, Mario Paint, Super Bowling, TMNT 4, Wheel of Fortune, and Wings 2. Don't make me play Word Triss again! No! I put in a gold box trying to fool people but weren't fooled. Alright. Let's begin the video gaming. No hesitation. I will not blink in the face of adversity. Asperity. Adversity? Aspiration? Asbestos? Got here late, you don't have to do Word Triss again. Nope, it's too late now. It's in the queue, it's getting played. But first, Clue. Clue. Asphyxiation, there we go. Let's do the damn thing. It's Clue! Mr. Body was found in the study. Was Miss Scarlet the key? She was seen with the rope. Would she have used it? Yeah. I mean, look at her. She's obviously thirsting for blood in that portrait. All right, let's do it. Select game level. Amateur. Select number of players. 3. I'm going to be... Over here it's called Cluedo? Why was it called Cluedo? I'm curious about that. I shall be Mr. Green. I'm a human. Next player. Let us battle. It's gonna be a dude fight. Colonel Mustard and Professor Plum. IMDb will work better. Yes. Yes, I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Beth. Let me just... I will have to get this after the stream because it's not an image I can save directly, but I'll get this. I can handle this. So apparently you can choose whose cards to show or something. So we'll just go with that. Colonel Mustard's turn. I would like to roll. I rolled a 6. We're going to the ballroom, chat. This is in fact a game where there is nothing to say about it. It is what it is. It's Clue. It is Clue. Who did it? I don't know. Why are you asking me? It's Colonel Mustard. No one with a monocle can be trusted. With what? I don't know. He shot him. There's a cat. Maybe the cat saw what happened. The pipe was in the ballroom. You should probably look at your own cards. What are my cards? Hang on. Wait, what'd that mean? Miss White, candlestick, lead pipe, ballroom, conservatory, study. You know what? This is probably a good time to mention that I've never played Clue in my life. So I don't actually know what the rules are. Maybe I should have mentioned that sooner, chat. The rules: if you see a card, it's not the place, person, or cause of death. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Someone's getting away with Moida. Mr. Green was in the conservatory. It looks like he had a gun. Mr. Gorbachev at the Pizza Hut with the capitalism. Find who killed who with the dildos. I can take the secret passage to the kitchen. Neat. Doing that. Who did it? I don't know. It was me. Mr. White, the trailer with the test tube. There's Professor Plum. He had a, he wrenched him. I don't know. Professor Plum was in the dining room. Okay. Tom Baker with a jelly baby in the same quarry every Doctor Who episode takes place. Okay, so it wasn't the ballroom, the conservatory, or the study. It wasn't the candlestick or the lead pipe. The dishes were set in tidy rows across the dining room table. Professor Plum pretended to study his notes. He quickly coiled the rope. That's an interesting possible scenario. Did he just propose that he is the murderer? Wait. Wait a minute. He was so frustrated, Holy shit. Oh my god. Just a simple matter of deduction. Even a child could have found the slip. You were the murderer! You can't be like, it's child's play when you're like, yeah, I did it, idiot. Then he goes to play. What the fuck? What is this game? Why? Did I? Oh my god. You can't dude. All right, we're done with Clue. That was very exciting. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I bumped the thing. Fabergé, I got jostled. I'm not continuing that. I'm not doing it. You're getting that one back. We're not playing Clue again. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not playing a game where the murderer could be like, well, maybe it was me in the dining room with the noose. Oh, I win. Lol. How could you not figure it out, you simple-minded peon? You ignoramus. Ah. Oh, now I'd play Wheel of Fortune. Maybe we should just play more Clue. That was cool. Cool, you nincompoop. Oh shit, there's Wheel of Fortune and Wheel of Fortune Deluxe. I can't wait till we get to Wheel of Fortune Deluxe. Alright, I will try not to jostle the system this time. I have to admit I laughed out loud at your reaction to Clue. What other reaction is there? How can you... I'm sorry, I've always been like, oh, I guess Clue's like the classic game of deduction. I guess it's the classic Jesus Christ, hello. Is the classic parlor scene whodunit board game. My opinion of Clue has taken like a 180 directly into the toilet. If the murderer can be like, yeah, it was me, lol. I'm like, this is stupid. Okay, that actually is kind of a horrifying rendition of Vanna. I will at absolutely no point hand it to Robin George, but the start of a game, character, weapon, room card, or pull out of the decks at random, stuck in an envelope. All the rest of the cards are given out to the players. You have to get people to reveal which cards they have by guessing scenarios. If someone has a card you guess, they have to show you. The detective promptly figures out he did it and arrests himself. Why do I just have letters here? These don't do anything. There's the girl from Day of the Tentacle.
How many players would you like?
Wow, okay. Why is it?
Would you like to play against the computer?
Sure, let's have 2 computer opponents. Why does 3 flash? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Hang on. We gotta reset this. It's not like I'm not clicking on the buttons. It's showing me the controller face buttons. stupid. The very least, the rare NES Jeopardy games made them look cartoonish to compensate. Is this done by id? No. You think you know the card is in the envelope, you make the final accusation, and yeah, you can find out the character card in the envelope is yours. Okay. It's okay. I think if I had actually played the Clue board game, I would be a lot more fine with this. It's just my very look, y'all need to understand. I've never played Clue before in my life. Okay? I don't know how Clue is played. My very first, the absolute initial impression of Clue that I got is from me taking literally what? 3 turns in the video game, and then Professor Plum being, "I did it, you moron." What do you expect me to say about that? I do not have to hand it to Clue after that experience, okay? I'm sorry I didn't come to Clue the same way that y'all did. I'm sorry I didn't have the same shared experience of growing up with a genuinely cool whodunit board game. But come on.
How many players would you like?
All right, I would like 1 player, Vanna.
Would you like to play against the computer?
Okay, so that is the total number of players. Should have realized that the first time. Typically, you end up using cards in your own hand that no other players can't show you in order to narrow down other categories. Okay. Why is it 0 or 1 or not yes or no? Why is it 0? How many players are going to play the game? None. Pat just going to talk to himself up on stage? Never played it, seen people stream the Steam version and learned it from there. Okay. I just hope y'all can appreciate the experience I've had with this. Okay, we're gonna have 3 players.
Would you like to play against the computer?
How many players will be played by the computer? 2.
Please enter your name.
I am. What button do you want me to press for this? Why do you want me to press the X button for this? Why?
Please choose a character.
Oh boy. Zardoz. I'm gonna be this guy.
Please enter your name.
Player 2 is Homer?
Please choose a character.
Pick one of the women.
Please enter your name.
Homer and
Please
Kim.
choose a character.
You want a different puzzle, press select now or button X to continue. Alright. Why is X confirm? Bubsy, please select spin, buy, or solve. We're gonna spin. Oh my god. Chat! You have to stop an indicator! Bad game! Pretty nice wheel, actually. Wow, you turned the giant thing a couple bit. Little tiny bit. P. Aw. On the UK version, you can't just get vowels. Is there a way to get vowels? Your face melts when the wheel spins. I'm another P. I'm sorry, chat. Are you under the mistaken impression that I'm taking this seriously? Have you been deceived into thinking that I am trying to win Super Nintendo Wheel of Fortune?
Choose a letter.
Get more wine. It's a serious game. I'm not a serious person. Spin the shit out of this wheel. Spin it right off its stupid hinges. Amazing. I got it. X-ray window.
Choose a letter.
Alright, X. There are no X's. You fucked up, Silver Mike. You fucked up and you lost us the round. And yet you love Serious Sam. Interesting. I am very smart.
Choose a letter.
You took the wrong X. I said capital X. Oh, what do we got here? This is a people.
Choose a letter.
No an A. I'll buy the letter A. Lost Vikings. Well done, Homer. There's one A. Best
Choose
Bingus.
a letter.
He's buying another vowel, chat. P again. Best mates. Fist mazes.
Choose a letter.
I'll choose letter T. The Batman symbol. You're just not trying hard enough. I always love the dead face player characters in these little game show sims. Like, Homer just looks like he's ready for death.
Choose a letter.
He's just ready for the end. This guy's just gonna win. There's nothing I can do about it. Risk takers. It's risk takers. Roast taters. Can't do this, chat. Fuck it. I win $200. Round two. It's a thing. It's really long. Jesus, it's a long thing. That's 11 letters. Yeah, let's do it. We had a $2,500 space the wheel that I'm not gonna hit. Rosk Tacers. Risk Tacings. Rask Tossers. Look at Homer's face. He's like, holy shit. I love this.
Letter.
Milliseconds, the first thing I'm gonna do is pick P.
Choose a letter.
If they give me a chance, I'm gonna pick P. I promise you this. There are no A's. Get stuffed. Rask Taffers. I have such an ugly shirt on.
Choose a letter.
I went to the vowel pits today. There's two M's. The mouth breather expressions. It's hummingbird.
Choose a letter.
Hummingbird. Hummingbirds are real. Hummingbird. Hammerers. Hemingwayer.
Choose a letter.
All right, look. We'll spin and we'll pick B. How about that? I have no regrets for requesting this.
Choose
I know I said pick P, but I think it's hummingbird. B. Told you. Might as well keep spinning since we know what it is. As long as we don't land on bankrupt. It could be a hummingbird. Hammerbirds.
choose a letter.
Give me a D. Hummingbird. We can do an N and a G. Oh, I almost had the big one. I wanted the big one.
Choose a letter.
I'm a spar, human barf. Humperdink. All right, one more. Big money. That's not big money. Bubsy is just stone faced through this entire thing. All right, let's solve it. Engelbert Humperdinck was his real name. I did not know that, actually. It's another thing. It's 9 letters this time. Let's do it. We got a 5,000 space to the wheel. So apparently X is the select button for the cursor because the other buttons are dedicated to the different commands. Like Y is spin and B is vowel and A is solve. I have expected to cut back to a contestant unhinging their jaw. Dude, a lumpy touch style like pixel horror version of this would be great. It would rule. 9-letter thing, intestine. I'm gonna guess it's something with P. I promised a P. We're gonna do a P. They already picked P. That's the one thing they already picked. And I wasn't paying attention. And I made a big deal about it. And now I look like the biggest jackass on earth. R is the closest thing we have to. Shut up! Fuck you! No! God damn it, what are we paying you for?
Choose a letter.
If he picks R, I'm gonna be so pissed. P is stored in the vowels. Pat on vacation, Vanna's hosting. Why don't they ever put Pat in this? I feel like Vanna is the real notable human on Wheel of Fortune when it comes to like these simulations of it.
Choose a
Pat didn't do these early games? Wow, really? He's such a jackass, man. Pat Sajak sucks. My shitty creepypasta about this game where the words are blood kill hyper-realistic and then it cuts back to a contestant unhinging their jaw and the word is I will haunt you. The game crashes and everything becomes hyper-realistic blood. Really, things get a lot scarier when you use the word hyper-realistic. Kim, I'm going to murder you in the parking lot after this. You are the worst. I hate you so much. The Sonic EXE method of horror. Aw. Borealis? Let's go for it. Just say everything is hyper-realistic. What could possibly go wrong? Not even long enough. Why'd you say it, jackass? I'm glad this is an SNES game. Shit. N. N. Oh, there's an N in it. Cool. Oh, there's two N's in it. I made an angry face. Sorry, Bubsy, you lose your turn, but you get to keep your money.
Choose a letter.
Aw. Lame asses buying vowels. What a bunch of losers. Adrenaline? Adrenaline? Adrenochrome. Fucking adrenaline? Thing is just too. It really is, Dom.
Choose a letter.
Oh my god. I thought adrenaline had an E, yeah. Yeah, everything is there. I mean, we've gone directly from hummingbird to adrenaline. Let's see how much they get this wrong. Significantly. Shit. Sounds like a type of color code. I guess we solve it. It's... right? Oh, what? I fucking pushed the button and it's like, you were too slow. Uh-oh. Power outage. Isn't that a shame? Anyway, chat. Let's see what we got. What else we got on here? Lacked adrenaline. Those are done. I was saying games with incredibly clunky text entry interfaces with time limits. Yeah, you're not the only one, turns out. I guess let's get these stupid Game Boy games out of the way. At least we have Rosk Taskers, yeah. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. We're gonna get some. It's a minor 2049er in here. Do you like live for terrible games? Apparently I do. Apparently this is just my lot in life now. Ugh. Hang on, we'll be there in a second. Minor. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. It's not minor 2049er. It's minor 2049er starring Bounty Bob. This ought to be good. Also, this is gonna be loud AF, so hang on a sec. Really fun on the N64. Alright. There's one of me game. Is that Bounty Bob? Player 1, Station 1, the slides. The attract mode for this just fucking dies instantly. And then walks off a platform and dies again. And does it twice. This is a knife. This is some serious, like, self-reflective, like, what am I doing with my life shit right now? Like, severely. Far better for the home computer. Like, do you think I care? Do you think that makes any damn difference to me whatsoever? How are you supposed to get that? How are you supposed to get that last little block? I just walked out platform and died. No, I thought you'd just like to know. Well, I wouldn't. So thanks for that. Like, what are you supposed to do about that? Like, what are you supposed to do about that? So back to Clue. No, never back to Clue. Clue is not an option, chat. Clue was never an option. This is so bad. Oh my god! This is so bad. How are you even... How are you supposed to beat this? The dev couldn't beat this in their own attract mode. Bro. The game is already won. There's only one level. Oh my god. I'm just gonna... No, 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 no. No!
did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Chat, it's really comfortable under my desk. There are no video games down here. I think I might just stay here for a while. No shadows. No, I'm not. Fuck you, Eva. Fuck you so much. I just love Pair of Salamanca being like, look, bro, this wasn't me, okay? I didn't do this. Hey, I've got a great idea for a new Dragon. Lay it on me, Satellite. What do you got? I gotta say, I feel a lot better under the desk here. Like, I can hear the game, but I can't see it, and I'm really okay with that. Get under the desk. This could be a new kind of just chatting stream, chat, where I just hide from the video game. 20k points to shield yourself from the game. face cam without the face. I think we've stumbled on something, chat. I think this is a winner. I think this is a winning concept. All right, speaking of winning concepts, that can go away. Oh god. Okay. All right. Chad, I'm not well. Desert bus looks preferable to this. Rob and George failed to prepare us. All right. So I'm taking matters into my own hands here. I'm taking steps. All right. We did this. Mappy, I apologize. Wordtris is not happening. Veto on. I can't take Wordtris after that. I don't have it in me. We'll try Hillsfar, whatever the fuck that is. But then we're getting out of here. We're finishing this magazine. We're getting out of this magazine and we're playing Romancing Saga. Because I am doing that tonight. I have sworn I would do it and I will do it, though the mental state that I approach it in is severely diminished from what I would have preferred. I don't have Hillsfar. Is there something else that it could be called? You can't say, oh no, now Shadows, I can see the request queue. Are you as drunk as I might be tonight, Zem. Is it AD&D Hillsfar? Because I do have a bunch of AD&D games. Oh no. Chat, I have it. Oh no. Oh no. It's an official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons video product, Forgotten Realms. It's by the highlight. Don't tell me shit like that. Please don't tell me that. Ride current character. Load a character to ride. You know what? Take me away. The options for games in progress use the load a character. Yeah, load me a character to ride. There are no games saved. Generate a character to ride. Give me a gnome. Make her a lady. Sure, make her both. Make her awful. Name her Pat. Pat. Yes, I will keep her. I would like to load a character to ride. I would like to ride Pat. You currently have 24 hit points. Your campsite. Do you wish to enter? Yes. Oh, that's the menu. That's amazing. Okay. No, I do not wish to enter. Alright, we're shooting stars at the castle. What? What? Y'all can't actually hear this. Hang on. Cinestubborn, thank you so much for the follow. You're at the city of Hillsfar, yes. Oh my god. Found a door. You search the area but find nothing. May have just woken something went up laughing. How do I use How do I use doors? What are doors? I can't do anything. The door is locked. Will you pick it to the tavern? Just, yes, open it. What? Dude, no. I just want some. Just let me be. Oh my god. Oh, you're supposed. Oh, it's like a matching thing? But wait, am I supposed to match? How are you supposed to match it? Oh! Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, no. That's not that one. It's, you failed to pick a lock. What's up, Cinestubborn? You picked an auspicious night to join us. I'm suffering greatly. The door of the castle is locked. Can we just open it? Greetings from Mumbai, India. Hope you're doing well. I've been better. I'm having a day. This Tumblr seems to be jammed. That's not it? Do I even, wait, do they even give you the right, do I even have the right tumbler? Because that looks, oh, that's it. You just gotta keep trying. Okay. You just gotta keep mashing it or something, or some shit. I don't know. This one doesn't, you can't use that pick, it's broken. Uh-oh, you snapped that pick. Okay, this is great. Chad, I don't even know why I'm in Hillsfar. Why am I in Hillsfar? What am I supposed to be doing in Hillsfar? What just happened? Is Hillsfar a maze? Am I just... I mean, it's a matter... No, why? Everything is locked. It's 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. and everything is locked. I can buy a healing potion. Yes, I accept. I've accomplished something. I just bought a healing potion. There is no way that's kosher. Or whatever. I don't know why there are blue laws. Stupid shit. I don't want to pick these. There's a tavern. Are you open? Yes, I wish to enter the tavern. Oh, thank you, Christ. You take a seat at the tavern, you have entered the Hydra's Den. You can find the Fighters Guild in the north part of town. The entrance is on the north side of the building. Speak to maid. I'm gonna complain to her. What service? You haven't bought anything. The maid spills her tray of beverages all over you accidentally. Person next to you at the tavern sneezes helplessly. The tavern keeper notices you're about to conduct surgery on his tabletop and kindly requests that you cease this activity. The maid spills more drinks on me. I'm gonna pick some pockets. That's not very honest. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. You successfully pilfered a pouch. I found 73 gold pieces. Let me listen to some gossip. There are more routes from the stables than is apparent. Alright, we're leaving. Maid waves goodbye as you head towards the door. Thank you for all the drinks you poured on my head. It was delicious. I wish to fight in the arena. Lefty the left-handed orc. Where did that come from? I can't do anything. Oh, okay. I murdered Lefty. This game makes me feel as if I'm already dead. Do you wish to quaff a healing potion? No. Do you wish to fight again? No. The door is not locked. Do you wish to enter? Yes. Explore and exit before you are discovered. You found a locked chest. Hell yes, let's pick it. This is gonna go extremely well. For sure. What am I supposed to do with ones that look like this? I have sprung a sleeping gas trap. You follow the floor, sound asleep. This isn't even the worst SSI D&D game. You have regained 6 hit points. Okay, well that's nice. You actually have to wait for yourself to wake up in real time. Here we go. Okay. Found some monies. Oh, Christ, sure. Okay. Okay. How are you supposed to open this one? I sprung a dart trap. I took 1 hit point of damage. I have stepped on a teleport trap. No, I'm not picking... Yes, just fucking open it. I'm gonna use my physical strength. I'm making a lot of noise and nothing is happening. I'm gonna use the magical chime. I have not found the magical chime. I'm not gonna try to open this lock. It's too late. You better hurry. Man, eat my ass. Do not browse the tavern. Do not steal 73 gold. Pick the lock with an object. Watch out for hidden traps. Nothing's happening. I don't have a knock ring. I can't do it. I can't do video game. None of your options work. You can't be like, you can't do anything and then be like, you failed. I mean, I guess you can, but that just makes you a big piece of shit. Oh, cool. It's another teleport trap. You failed at doing nothing by doing things. This seems accurate. Oh my god. This is... Oh my god. Normally I'd argue, but Hillsfar is a big piece of shit, so. Alright. Alright. Alright, chat. In the space of 2 games, I've basically lost my will to live. So this is going great. Let's finish this fucking magazine. It's top 20. Mario and Mega Man and Zelda and Mario. Actually, Zelda was more popular than Mario. Can you believe it? It's amazing. Come on, Drunk Dish Wiki dudes. Yeah, sure. Can. Mario and Metroid Battletoads. Great. Players picks. Look at these nerds. DJ Jazzy Jeff, the Fresh Prince. Hey, did you know Will Smith was in the pages of Nintendo Power? Yeah, it's great. Alright, Pack Watch. You can request stuff from this. I'm not gonna necessarily play it until it shows up in the magazine. If it doesn't show up, I might need to find a random night to play it, but y'all know how good I am at doing that, so request these at your own risk. The THQ family. Packwatch has been following the progress of THQ's family dog for the Super NES over the past several months. We don't know why. We don't really have anything better to do. What started out as a cute idea has been turning into ever more impressive interactive cartoon. Animation really stands out. James Bond Jr. for this. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's a Super NES one. Yeah, I know you're gonna request Monopoly. Fuck all y'all. Jeshi's really cool. This is Rocky Bullwinkle. There's Monopoly. Y'all requested. We have to play this sometime. Lexei. Lexei's actually cool. I actually have a copy of Lexei. So we'll actually play this at some point. I did stream this. I did stream this a long time ago. But of course we'll do it again. Isn't Alexei the thing that Jeff Bezos uses to spy on everyone? Alexei's actually a neat game. Alexei's actually a pretty neat game. And it's referenced in something, and I already forgot what. It's a Konami shooter. So they reference it in something else. Sony's doing some stuff. Sony Image saw promote current caveman craze in action games with Chuck Rock. Sony's also sent a developmental copy of Equinox, Super NES sequel to Solstice. Equinox pretty neat. I have the cartridge for this as well. Yeah, actually, I think it might be Parodius. You might be able to get like the Needle Cracker and stuff in Parodius. They do, yeah, Manic, they do. And now that Shadows mentioned it, I think it's in Parodius. You can get some of those ship weapons. Actually, you might even be able to play as the ship from Alexei, but I can't remember. Okay, good. Satellite Sun's backing me up on this. That's cool. All right, Adventure Island 3, Zen Intergalactic Ninja for the Game Boy. I know this came out on NES as well. Oh, look, it's Parodius. We were just talking about that. Funny that. High Tech Express, Tom and Jerry, Barbie on Game Boy. Gossip galore. Super NES has been capturing a lot of the headlines lately. NES and Game Boy continue to track top titles. A new version of Spider-Man 2 is shown below, along with the NES version of NES version of Krusty's Funhouse. NES version of Krusty's Funhouse. Roger Clemens MVP Baseball, George Foreman's KO Boxing, Tower of Radia, Tecmo's first RPG, unless you count Tecmo Cup, the world's first and only RPG soccer game. Well, this is all news to me. Did Tower of Radia actually come out? Is this music from Breath of Fire? Yes, this music is from Breath of Fire. You are correct. God damn it, Manic. First NES game to jump on the rollerblade bandwagon is under development at High Tech Expressions. Really? Because I remember that rollerblade fighting game a while back. What the fuck is the Irem Skins game? Golf game, I think. I think Irem was working on a golf game. Skins Games is a golf tournament. It's a spicy between as tofu stirred between rice. On the subject of cool sports, IGS is coming out with World Ice Hockey for Game Boy. Capcom Ventures and Nutera's Super NES license for NFL football. Namco released Super Batter Up. EA is playing to release Bulls vs. Blazers. Tecmo is entering Basketball Arena with Super NES Hoop Game. Packwatcher Saturn and Squaresoft. On the adventure front, Squaresoft showed this Packwatcher in an early version of Mystical Quest. Super NES game emphasizes Zelda-type searching and puzzles RPG battles. Hatris, nobody cares. Okay, I think that covers it. Sonic Gyros found this, thought you might like it. That's pretty funny, actually. It is a form of electronic entertainment, that much is true. All right, and we made it. We've survived. We've made it to the other side of this magazine. An hour and 20 minutes later than I wanted to, but I mean, there's not much that can be do about this. Okay. We need to talk for a sec though, because yeah, Soul Blazer. Soul Blazer is in the next issue. We're gonna do a full playthrough of Soul Blazer. I have always wanted to do a full playthrough of Soul Blazer. So the next issue is going to be really long because I'm going to be doing Soul Blazer on Thursdays and Saturdays. It will not be taking up our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday slots because I got a bunch of stuff I want to do there too. So, be prepared to settle into issue 40 for a long, long time. What is hiding behind your head? I will move. Let me move myself. There's a little quiz thing on the very final page. There are 8 ending screens if you can figure out what games they're from. I know 6 of them for sure. I can guess on the other one. Also, next issue is Hudson's Adventure Island 3. Don't know how much time we'll spend on that. Prince of Persia. And the Jetsons Robot Panic. There's a fair bit of interesting stuff in the next issue, but Soul Blazer is definitely going to take the majority of that time. So. Place your bets, chat, and I'll let you know. The answers for this are in page 115 in volume 40, so I can go ahead and look them up if you want. Prince of Persia is okay, but seriously hold off until the SNES version comes out. I am willing to do that, but it's going to depend on whether or not chat requests a bunch of shit. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind whatsoever that Chad is going to request NES Prince of Persia. So we're going to need to play it for at least like 10 or 15 minutes. Ugh. So, from what I recall, number 2 is Final Fantasy IV. Number 3 is... I think this is Manhattan Project. Number 4 is Lolo 3, because that's Lolo and Lala sitting there in the trees looking at the castle. Number 5 is Shadowgate. I do not remember number 6. 7 is Mario World. 8 is Panic Restaurant. 1... One is tricky because if I remember correctly, 1 is actually upside down. I think 1 might be Zex's. Possibly. So, kind of surprised you haven't gone the malicious compliance route on some of these games. Load up, walk off a cliff there. I played it next. I'm trying to be a good person, Lodro High. I'm trying to be at least chaotic good here. What's up, last bosses? Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. What were y'all up to tonight? I'm gonna look up the answers to these so I can tell you for sure. So if you have any final guesses on what these the end screens are, go ahead and get them in. 115, huh? Oh no. Oh Christ, I just saw something in the next issue. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of shit. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Oh, it's 115 by their reckoning. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. You're guessing 6 is Ys 3. This is Tengai Maku Zero Music. It is actually. Good call on that one. Damn, Shadows. Nice. Alright, so the answers, if you are curious about these. Number 1 is Abadox, actually. Number 2 is indeed Final Fantasy 2. 3 is TMNT 3, The Manhattan Project. 4 is The Adventures of Lolo 3. 5 is Shadowgate. 6 is indeed Wanderers from Ys 3. 7 is Super Mario World. 8 is Panic Restaurant. So the ones I knew. I was wrong about 1. There you go, chat. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I just saw a really neat spoiler for the next issue. Haha, that's unexpected. All right. Yeah, next issue is gonna be some shit. Oh no, the initial raid did work, last bosses. We got it. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. You're here. You're welcome. Your family. It's like the Olive Garden up in here, I guess. We got a drunk white guy just rambling shit. I'm sure that's every Olive Garden ever. Kind of like Dragon Quest meets Ganbare Goemon, where it's a comedic version of historical Japan, but based on an in-universe book written by a fictional white dude who doesn't know shit about Japan. Nice! That tracks with me, I think. You have to get your own unlimited breadsticks. Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, chat. We finished the magazine. We're going to start the next issue next Thursday. We will not be starting Soul Blazer immediately. Even though it's the first thing listed on here, it is not the first thing that's in the next issue. So we probably won't be starting Soul Blazer until the second week of December, at least. Depending on how long we get bogged down with other stuff in the magazine. Alright, we're doing the thing that I said we were going to do. We may go late. Prepare yourselves. We are going to check out the original version of Romancing Saga. Somehow, Dominic, you actually survived. I'm extremely appreciative of this. Oh, no, don't Saga. Interesting choice for lightning effects. It is, isn't it? One of the Tengai Makyo games is also a musical comedy JRPG. Interesting. Yeah, sound-wise, that is a weird one. Certainly. So we're just gonna play this for a bit. I just want to get a point of reference because right now my tentative plan, this is not set in stone, but my tentative plan is after we finish Alpha Centauri, which we're starting on Monday, the Romancing Saga remake will be our next big playthrough. That's my plan, anyway. Tengai Makyo is a really interesting series. Pains me that the SNES game, the GBA spin-off, are the only ones in English. I had never even heard of it. This is all new information to me. I want translations of the other games so badly. Also, I haven't been paying attention to any of this opening crawl, so if this is important to like the first hour of the game, this won't go well. But again, we're just getting a taste for this. We're getting an idea of what this series is like. I'll be a dude. I could be a noble son. I could be a burglar. I could be an adventurer. I could be a pirate. I want to be a pirate. Please enter the hero's name. Hawk? That's a good pirate name. But I know a cooler pirate than that. I'm gonna be king of the pirates, chat. Mihawk is definitely cooler, but choose your father. Why do I care about my father's heritage? Oh, my father would be revolutionary, so let's go with Battle Mage. Choose your mother's heritage. Interestingly enough, we know literally nothing about Luffy's mother. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. So I'm gonna say fortune teller. Okay. This is clearly a Saga game because they're asking if the main character is right-handed or left-handed. I kind of can't think of anything more Saga than that. Okay. Cool. This character is way too smart to be Luffy, but you know what? I'm gonna take it anyway. The Coral Sea is famous for its beautiful coral reefs. Nice. Good. Jesus! Hi. Hello. Welcome to Mardius. You're in the ocean. However, it's also a haven for pirates who roam the seas in search of booty. That's us. Give me that booty. Pirates like Luffy, the infamous captain of the Lady Luck. Avast, me hearties, let's make haste. Ooh, okay. Hey, look, a fish. Oh, I think I fucked up. Luffy and Guelaha. Can I do things? I don't seem to have options to fight it. Rapier it! Try left and right? Okay. Well, Guelaha just stabbed it with a rapier, so I think we're good. 7 gold. Okay, neat. Alright. That's definitely some... Alright, I'm gonna fuck this fish up, too. Yeah, there we go. Alright, thank you, Dominic. Way too stupid to understand this UI. Iron Sword it. Rapier it. Sorry, Luffy. Guelaha is just gonna steal all your thunder here. Alright, what are we doing? What's going on? It's an ocean full of fish. Oh, sunset it first? I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's go to the Pirate Coast, I guess. The meeting is about to begin. Oh shit, we're late for the meeting. Get off the boat. Luffy wouldn't give a shit about this. Not even remotely. Alright, so here's the sword store. Do you sell swords? Welcome. Yep, they sell swords. I have no jewels and I have some gold. That's neat. Bye. Gives you very Final Fantasy V vibes with sprite art. This actually feels like proto Final Fantasy IV to me. Like the graphics feel even simpler than Final Fantasy IV. You learn wind magic here. If you learn wind magic, you'll forget all earth magic. Will you proceed? I don't think so. So that's what they sell at the Dragon Ball store. Do I have a menu? I do. Cool. That's all I need to know. Is this the meeting? We are pirates! We are pirates! So this was the year after Final Fantasy IV, okay. Can you stop saying that? Freaking me out. Okay, you're really freaking me out now. Alright. About time you showed up, Luffy. Stow it, Butcher. Let's get this over with. Okay, it's my brain when Amio Games. Watch your mouth, Luffy. Listen, we're here today to attend some matters need settling. You mean you're not just full of hot air? Folks don't fear pirates no more. When we board a ship, let's kill a lot of them. Take no prisoners. That's madness! Then no one will travel the Coral Sea, which means no ship for us to plunder. Alright, let's raid the coastal villages. We're starting a war with them? Don't be stupid. Fine, moving on. We also, this is like, okay, I wanted to murder people, but if you're not cool with that, we also have to contend with the Imperial Navy, so we can't flounder around like a rudderless ship. Now on, you all take orders from me. Over my dead body, why should we listen to you, matey? We're pirates. We don't take orders from nobody. You're a damn stubborn one, Luffy. Fine then, we'll settle this with a duel. Hell yeah. Dude, he just came across the table at me. Meet me at Mask Isle. They phased through me. We're pirates! We're pirates! We're pirates! Okay, I'm so tired of hearing about pirates already. I love the itty bitty ship sailing around in the bay. Can I save? Cool, I saved. Good work, Luffy, you're doing great. I don't know, they might be pirates. Alright, where's Mask Isle? Oh, it's the thing on the map that says Mask Isle. No sign of Butcher's ship. Uh-oh, the Imperial Navy! A bastard sold us out. He's gone too far this time. Butcher! Shit. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. He's like twice the size of us. Swore to him. Okay. Good. Good start. Alright. Oh, no! That ship was like, I want a piece of this. The Imperial Navy versus the mini pirates. Alright, our Iron Sword isn't quite good enough to one-shot the big sprite mans. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Okay, we can get out of here. We can do this. The Imperials are a bunch of shitheads. We can do this. Romantic Saga battle music and particular rules. Maybe they shouldn't have illegally downloaded sex scenes of Breaking Bad. No! They headed me off! Do it. Remake has tons of new battle tunes too, and rockin' arrangements is great. Rapier leveled up! Wait, the person didn't level up? The weapon did? Alright, you shithead, you've got a lot to answer for. What's all this? Alright, Pirate Coast. Are you pirates? Our boss Captain Silver hid his booty on Whalen Isle, but no one's ever found it. Don't even start with me. Butcher, you scurvy dog, you set me up. You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, matey. Look who we found. Who the hell's that? Don't play dumb, Luffy. This be the Imperial spy you sold our secrets to. No, Luffy, how could you? Did you really tell this bloke to ambush Butcher at Mask Isle? Betraying a comrade to the enemy is against her code. You're as good as dead. Butcher, you poxy cur, you've sullied my name. Get the traitor, string him up. Wow, this is some shit right here. Oh, God. They're like loincloth pirates. I was not prepared for this. I'm sorry, why can you not? Oh, you need to move up. Okay. Get your ass up here. Chop. He S-stocked me. Right in the face, too. That's gross. Kill him. Oh, God. Luffy died. Why are they so swole? Chop him! They're pirates because they can't afford clothes. We got this. Is there a reason you chose two spellcasting parents and decided to use only a sword? Because I'm not very smart. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, let's use Ice Javelin on this pirate. And Guella can rapier this guy. I'm really bad at magic, it turns out. The game just kind of goes into it without explaining anything. That's Saga! Yep. We're all like, yep. We know. Nice. Oh, nice! The command actually carried over. Sweet. Can you stop? I'm leaving. Bro, seriously. Explanations are for impatient Westerners, apparently. You're dead again. Stabbo. So maybe I'm actually supposed to go for, oh, this sucks. I think maybe I'm supposed to go for Butcher instead. But oh my god, I have to cleave through all of these dudes. This specifically is SNES Romancing Saga 1 experience. They aren't random encounters, so it's okay if there's a million of them. Nice, good job. Escape! Shit. God. Shoot him with a bow. Maybe you're good at a bow. No, you aren't. You're really crap at a bow. But hey, you did enough damage to ace those guys, so cool. They're not random encounters, you can't avoid them anyways. Like all Saga weapons, just use it to get better at it. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh no! Shit. Shit! Interesting that they use the three, like, the three lines of enemies that Final Fantasy II did. For supposedly poor pirates, they should have eaten well enough to get ripped. Oh, well, there you go. Same director, huh? I did not know that. Makes sense, it was like Final Fantasy. Oh, we lost. Luffy was defeated. Oh boy, we can do that again. Alright, yeah. Definitely glad we're going with the remake on this one. He said, go make your weird stuff another series, and then he did. What? Oh, because I saved before I set out. So I need to go, oh, Christ almighty. Okay, so I need to go do the thing again, and then I need to come back again, and... Unlike every subsequent saga, you don't get full HP after every battle here. I love those boats just fling themselves around at random. It's pretty funny. Romancing Saga are very much save early, save often type games. Fair enough. Wishing... It's a good thing each of these ships is crewed by a single soldier. Or this could go pretty badly. Oh, I was trying to avoid the one in front of me. I'll be honest, this isn't a great first impression, so I hope they get better. I have to assume the remake of this game handles all this a lot better. It's fine, we're still gonna play it. Oh my god. Is there like an inn or something here? There's a pub. You want someone to leave your party? If you can't bear to tell them yourself, I'll do it for you. Mind your own business. Here's an inn. Potions. It has a bomb. Choice HP can be used even in battle. Yes, please. Okay, I bought some potions. Minstrel Song has a lot of good things going for it. Oops, wrong button. Alright, this time we can save before doing this. I'm sorry, did you say equip your potions? Why do it, what? Why do I have so many damn balms? Ah. Okay. Sure. Okay. I equip things. I mean, in the context of the Saga series, yes, that actually makes sense. You had to equip items to use them in battle, and shut the fuck up. You had to equip items in battle in the other game too, so. Don't touch me. You're just gonna fight their injuries with their weapons. Alright, shoot him with a bow. Stab him with a rapier. Good shot. He must be defending. He wasn't. What the fuck? Ow. Him gonna die. Yay! They have 50 hit points. Even I can tell that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, item, use... We don't have any anymore. Weapons. Use balm on self. Use balm on self. Use balm on self. Get away from me! Main character seems entirely incompetent in battle. He does okay with his iron sword. Nice. Hit him! That sucked. But hey, he keeps missing us, so that works. Okay. Yeah, no! Fuck this guy. Is your protagonist the actual? No, it's the fake Luffy that showed up at Shibondi. He found gainful employment here. He's just riding on the name now. The fake Straw Hat Pirates is still one of my favorite gags in like the entire series. I love that shit. Okay. Well, aha! Weapon. Use balm. There we go. Okay. Can I save here? You can save anywhere, can't you? Yep, you can save anywhere. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? What am I... What are you... Don't tell me you're supposed to murder literally all the pirates. Dominic, what am I supposed to be doing here? Think you're supposed to run? Oh, you're supposed to escape. Okay. So you never murder a whole town? It's Saga! I can't make that kind of assumption. I don't know what they want me to fucking do in this video game. Dream and don't give it up, Oddish. That's fine. We died. Load. Well, okay. In this case, I guess we can load. We can just load this one. We can go in here. We can get set up again. Bye. Bye, everybody. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Alright, chat. It's possible we might make some progress now. Don't hold me to that or anything. I'm just saying, it's possible. The authentic Saga experience, yep. Hard to deny that. I think he leveled up something. Maybe Rapier. Get the fuck away from me! Stab. Stab. I put it on auto. Saga seems to have similar appeal in terms of JRPGs to what Eurojank can be for Western RPGs in my experience. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. They are very quirky games. Ah, shit, fuck. No, no, I don't care if you're pirates. Go away. Wow, these guys are tenacious. All right, I guess I'm fighting that guy at least. All right, that's cool. I can't believe Luffy is fucking dead. I know it'll be 6 or 7 years from now. I'm looking forward to Unlimited Saga. Unlimited Saga is the extra weird one, right? That's the PS2 one that everybody was like, oh, what the Christ is this? You can use the bombs in combat, you know? Yeah, I could, but why? I don't think there's a run button in this. I've tried all the face buttons on the map and they don't do nothing. Oh my god. I think Unlimited is a fun and bit unfairly maligned, but no, Saga fits weird old game better than it does. Is truly how did this piece of insider art get published by a major company type stuff? Don't tell me y'all are enemies too. Seriously. Okay. Oh, Wayland Isle. Let's go there. Let's go to Oahu. Pirates after them. It ain't safe here. Let's go to Godongo. Okay, cool. Great. More shit. It's called plot. Rome is a good dongo. Come on, hold it together. You served me well, Lady Luck. Your ship just fucking sank. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yep, we'll save. What's happening? Are you pirates? The lizards living in the jungle hate humans, but the ones here will talk with and trade with me. Oh, I've heard tales of a cave in the jungle where Captain Silver hid his treasure. Do you know anything about it? Whoa, what? Yeah, but I don't know where the cave is. Bribbit, maybe someone in the jungle village knows. Oh god, they all say the same thing. Most of the island's dense jungle is originally inhabited by lizards called the Geklings. Lizards here are so nice! Town called Oahu on this island. Yeah, I know. They weren't keen on pirates. Last time I checked. What you got? Holy Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. What do you want? North Point is our destination. It'll cost 100 gold per passenger. Want to ride? Don't ride. So I can go to North Point if I need to. Grinding Saga, not so different from the other Saga games we played, honestly. Final Fantasy Legend 3 is probably the one that flowed the smoothest. But there was absolutely an entire night of grinding in the original Final Fantasy Legend. Punch, kick, it's all in the wow. Kick is like more than 10 times. Yeah, and that's barely a Saga game, so. When I see that you can buy punches in the store, I know it's a Saga game. I know we're in good hands. I guess we're going in the jungle. Weird ass world map. Weird that it's split. Like, weird that there's a menu for the world map and then discrete maps for everything. So okay, so that's how the romancing games go? Okay. Understood. Just not used to it. Starting from this one, enemies will scale based on battles fought, so grinding is of limited use. It's good to know, I guess. Almost reminds you of Baldur's Gate maps. Okay, interesting. You have a point-and-click map with an open world field maps in them. Okay. Yeah, that does actually track with Infinity Engine stuff too, so. Alright, well I found 200 monies. I hope that wasn't Captain Silver's treasure. Pretty sad treasure if so. Ah, okay, there is stuff hidden in here. Okay. Lizard Manses. Ancient temple at the eastern edge of the jungle. A secret contained within the scroll. It's yours for 10,000 gold. Friends were kidnapped by humans who came from the south. What's up, unanimated lizard guy? I won't speak to humans. If you won't speak to them, then speak to me. Why do you not associate with humans? Their scent differs from ours. It was Sarin who gave us the power to walk instead of crawl. We have nothing in common with humans, the children of Elore. Why? You even smell like a human. Where is your pride as a Gekling? But Sarin is gone. Surely we're destined to live alongside humans. The humans don't see it that way. Otherwise, why would they kidnap our kind? Humans simply cannot be trusted. Wait, where'd you go? Did you die? Are you dead? No, you're still here. Okay, good. Oh, fuck it. He goes through the whole thing again. I didn't mean that. Okay. These guys don't talk. Friends were kidnapped by humans who came from the south. So I guess we need to bust their buddies out of bondage in Oahu. Also, I'm going to steal all your money. Hopefully you don't mind. It's going to a good cause. I'm the protagonist. So... All right, Papa needs a brand new kick. No doggos. Uh-oh. Humans can't be trusted, steals all the money. Iron Sword, the Anaconda. It's actually kind of hard to tell which row you're in. Ow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Flee! Flee! He fell down as he was leaving. Whee! But the monster stays there! Now it's worse! Balm yourselves. Woob. See, apparently running just re-rolls the encounter. It doesn't let you actually escape. Okay, that was good. It doesn't, it doesn't. Let's try Ice Javelin on the Mud Golem. Oh. Wow, they did a lot of damage. Sweet. You can in fact totally fuck off and ignore what you're supposed to do next. So it's a much more open style of game then. We're supposed to do something? Could have fooled me. Oh, I see an... Oh god, I think we're gonna get murdered. Papa needs a new ship. Should be totally free at this point. I mean, except for that whole don't have a ship thing. Baby. Oh, ooh, juked. Get fucked. That was hubris. That's a big-ass crab. That is a big... It's called cancer. That can't be good. Bubble. Oh no, even poison. I'm sure it's fine. Pro move for players who know what they're doing and where things are is to recruit a party straight away. Obviously, you can't climb up waterfalls. Oh shit. The flower knows my secrets. Money. I could use other things besides money, like equipment. Don't go climbing waterfalls. Shit! Oh my god. That's horrifying. I'm fighting virgin blood? I have a lot of problems with this. Money can buy equipment? Yeah, but if the developers put equipment in treasure chests, that means it's the equipment you should be using at this point. So I feel better about finding equipment than I do about, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. Oh my God, there's, holy shit. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? This is open world, so there isn't really a place you're supposed to be. Okay. Final Fantasy V monster that's the head with the ripped off face, his tongue sticks out with you. Sticks with you. Seems like a game where you're more than likely to find money or maybe a healing item and you buy everything. I guess so, yeah. I guess so. That's definitely the impression I'm getting. Lord have mercy! No, I want the treasure. And okay. Nice, good work, team. Apparently I do have crabs. Hey, there we go. There's some equipment. Armor. Head, body, arms, feet, neck, ring, shield. Okay. Arms, leather. Good job. You just doubled your defense. Amazing. Okay, chat. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna call it a night. I think we've got a decent look at this game. Also, because I've been drinking so much today, I'm kind of flagging already, so. However, I will say, this has already put me in a pretty excited state to try out the remake of this. I feel like we've got a pretty good impression of the first, half an hour. So I'll know how the remake compares when we do get into it, and I am fully intending to start the Romancing Saga remake as soon as we finish with Alpha Centauri, which we're starting on Monday. Man, my brain is shutting down right now. Oh, just ready to do his off-camera drinking now? Yeah, get right back to it. TCP, I am so sorry, but yeah, it is good to see you. I'm glad you made it out. Design really shows Kawazu's fascination with TTRPGs. This is definitely interesting so far. This is definitely interesting. I am more than willing to give this a shot. I can see a lot of potential here. Hopefully it's something that we can hang with and get through, and I mean, hopefully the remake smooths over any rough spots, but we'll see. In TTRPG, you can wander anywhere and the DM will give you an adventure for your level. Romancing Saga does that. That sounds really cool, honestly. You can ignore the plot threads the DM gives you and just do whatever. That does sound really cool. That does sound genuinely cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that works. So we got a plan, chat. We got an idea of what we're doing in the future. So I'm not streaming tomorrow night. I'm off. Sunday is my one night of the week that I don't stream. I hope you can make do without me. On Monday, as promised, we're starting Alpha Centauri. I'm very excited about this one. It's a game I've played a lot over the course of my life, and I am really looking forward to streaming. I also have a really cool Dragon Coin idea for this one that I won't start immediately, and it's going to need a lot of help from our moderators. So we will definitely talk about that on Monday, but we'll be doing Alpha Centauri Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Power Hours will start up again on Thursday. We'll be starting the September 1992 issue of Nintendo Power. That is the one that contains Soul Blazer. I do not believe we will be starting Soul Blazer next week. Week after that, though, we might be getting into it. And then next Friday, I don't have anything planned yet. We will see. It's the first Friday in December. The wheel is always a possibility, but I've got some other... I've been thinking of some other things we can do on Fridays as well. So we'll just have to see. We will wait and see. I think we've got enough of a plan as is already for now. So, for now, I shall send you to go raid someone, you intrepid souls, you. Oh, shit! Kiwi's up. I have not seen Kiwi streaming in quite some time. I wonder if I've just been on Twitch the wrong... What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Alright, hang on. Is this a movie? Okay, that looks really stupid. Anyway, let's go right here. Alright, gang. Well, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for joining me tonight for... I guess this is just what the Power Hours is now. It's me playing some kind of neat games before playing some games that absolutely sap what little hope I have for humanity left. And then trying to dig myself out of that hole. Even though that's not really a thing that you can do, logically. And I had a good time, and I hope you did too. And hopefully I will see you all on Monday for the start of Alpha Centauri. Something very different from what we've streamed on this channel before. We've never really done a big 4X style game, and I'm hoping it's going to be a really good time. I hope you really like the audience interaction concept I have for it. Hopefully I'll just see you then, but until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.